Hey everybody, cobradvs here. Now this is going to be sort of an odd video. This is not a video that I would usually make, but there's a controversy going around, and I figured I'd voice my opinion. I guess everybody else seems to be. Not very many people are making videos about it, I guess, but I thought I would try and be the voice of reason here. Let's go ahead and get started. The whole thing has to do with AVGN, the Angry Video Game Nerd, James Rolfe, and a new Cheetahmen 2 game being made. Now, calling it new is a bit of a lie, I guess. It's not really new. It's more of a fixed version of the game. Shit. Instead of glitching after the 4th level, the game continues on. In the actual version of the game, after you beat the 4th level, just simply nothing happens. You're stuck there. I'm very thirsty, so forgive me for that. But yeah, so the guy who owns the license to Cheetahmen 2 has decided to pursue making a new version of the game and publishing and releasing this to the public. Now, the thing is, though, that the game has already been fixed, and you can download the ROM for it for whatever reason you'd want to play it. You can actually download the game and play it on an emulator, but this is a physical release on an actual NES cartridge. So that is very cool. Let me just get this out of the way. I fully support the idea. I think this is excellent. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty cool. Cheetahmen 2, if you're aware, is an extremely rare Nintendo game. Usually, it's going to cost you over $1,000 most of the time. Now, if you're going to get a box one, well, we're talking other figures. But, yeah, it's a very rare, very obscure NES game. And the fact that the guy who owns the license to this game has decided to re-release it to the public in a original Nintendo cartridge in this sort of original NES format, it sounds great. I mean, it sounds like a dream come true for anybody who really wants to play Cheetahmen 2 for some reason. Now, let it be known, the game is fucking terrible. The game just blows. But it's not so much the game, it's the complete lore of the game. You know, this game is infamous among a lot of people. It's part of Action 52's legacy, if you will. Cheetahmen 1 was on Action 52, this compilation Nintendo game that did very poorly and it was really shitty. Cheetahmen 2 was a spin-off of one of the games on Action 52. It was never even released, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm getting that correct. I'm pretty sure it was never released, and they found him in a warehouse or something. Now, the guy that owns the license wants to re-release it in all of its glory, unglitched. Okay, that's the good news. Now here's the potentially bad news, I guess, if you're a very grim person. AVGN has released a video along with the Game Chasers and Pat the NES Punk as well. It is sort of like, it's not like a video of them explaining it per se, it's more like them in their character roles, I guess, if you were to put it as something. It's not like an informative video, it's like a big commercial, I guess would be a good way to put it. It's like a big commercial for it. And it uses the Game Chasers, James, the Angry Video Game Nerd, and Pat the NES Punk. And it uses these guys as sort of a marketing tool to reach out to the audience and get the word out there that this is coming out. Again, there's nothing I see wrong with this. Now, the Game Chasers have been, the guy's name that owns the license, his last name is interesting. It's Greg Pabich, I guess. P-A-B-I-C-H, Pabich, however you want to say it. But if you watch the Game Chasers, you'll know that he is, they know each other. One of the episodes, they actually end up in his house looking at some Action 52 stuff. So, they know him. They also know Pat the NES Punk, who knows James. I would assume that's probably how the chain of events goes. Greg, the owner of this Cheetahmen 2 license, talks to the Game Chasers. The Game Chasers spill the idea over to Pat. Pat says okay, and talks to James for him. Now all of a sudden this video just comes out, and it announces that this game is coming out. And the big controversy hasn't even come yet. The big thing is this. They don't have the money necessarily to fund a project like this. So what do you do when you don't have money? You try to raise money. And how are they doing it? Through a Kickstarter program where it's allowing people to donate to make this project happen. That's where people are pissed, I guess. That is the straw that broke the camel's back. I can't believe they're asking for money to make something like this. Oh, man. And really, it's sort of... Here's my take. As soon as I saw that people were actually mad about them asking for money to raise funds to make this project, I was like, are you serious? People are actually getting pissed off that they are asking for money to raise... asking for money, for help to raise the funds to completely fund this project. Okay, well, here's the thing. Don't fucking donate money if you don't like the idea. I mean, it's that easy. If you don't think that it is justifiable for them to ask for money to fund this project, then don't donate money. I mean, if you think it's a great idea and you'd love to help, then by all means, donate money. If I had some extra money, I might consider donating it myself. But I don't. The same thing with the Angry Video Game Nerd movie. When he asked his fans to help completely fund, to be a fan-funded project, I had zero problem with that. He's always been about, you know, the reason he's popular is because of his fans. The whole reason he is who he is because of the people who watch his show. So why would it make any different for us to support him in making a movie? Now, the thing with this, though, as I take another drink of water, is that this doesn't even have to do with James. He's not even necessarily involved in the Cheetahmen 2 re-release process. Okay? It's about this guy using these internet stars to get his idea out there. And it worked. They've raised $24,000. And it still has 28 days left. 383 people have sent in money. I'm speechless. I am speechless. I'm not speechless because they've raised $24,000. I'm not speechless that nearly 400 people have donated. I'm speechless at people. I'm speechless that people are getting mad that there is a funding project going on for this. I'm speechless that people think now James is a money grubber for supporting something like this. I'm speechless at all of it. Maybe I've missed the point. Maybe I have. Maybe I don't know quite why people are pissed. I've seen a few videos. Well, I've seen one video that has been a guy. His name's like, I forget. It's something with an A, and it's hard to pronounce. I don't even remember what it is. And he completely hates the Angry Video Game Nerd. And anytime he can make a video bitching about something that James does, he full well takes advantage of it. And do you think he missed up on this opportunity? Fuck no. He has a video out. I'm not even going to link it. I don't want to give the guy any publicity because I think what he does is terrible. And I forgot where I was going with this, but I was saying I've seen some videos about the general consensus, and people are saying James is just, he's like gone to the dark side. He's sold out. What are you talking about? What are you? This is how he makes a living doing this. You understand that? He makes a living doing this Angry Video Game Nerd and this Cinemasker website. If an opportunity to make a few money, to make a little bit of money, and that's even the thing, I don't think, it doesn't even say that James is getting any of this money. It claims that it's going fully towards the project, which I guess I have no reason to call shit at. You know, I'm sure that probably is what it's doing. But even if they did toss James a few bucks to be in this video and put it on his site, who cares? It's like an opportunity for him to make a little bit of money. Is it at the expense of his viewers? No, because you don't have to do anything. You don't have to donate to this. It's simply getting the word out. That being said, here's what you can do. If you decide you want to help this program, which I would recommend, this is very cool for collectors. Sure, the game's ass. But this is a cool idea. I like this. I'm a big fan as a collector. Anybody who is a collector and understands collecting, you understand the homebrew market and the reproduction market. And this is a very cool reproduction, I guess it would be called. You can donate $1 and get like nothing. $5 you get a comic. $15 you get a poster and a comic and the other thing. But at $60 you get a copy of the game. You get the poster, you get the comic, and you get the very first prize, which was like I'm mentioning in the list of the Hall of Fame / shame. So plus shipping, which is apparently $15, which seems a little steep. If you're gonna bitch about anything, bitch a little bit about the shipping. $15, meh. But seriously, $60 you get a complete in-box sealed reproduction of Cheetahmen 2 with all of these bonus things. If somebody can enlighten me as to why that price is too high, I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear it. You see this right here? This is a copy of Mega Man The Wily Wars for the Genesis. This game never came out on the Genesis. It was only on the Mega Drive. So, somebody got the ROM, burned it to a Genesis cart, made it playable on NTSC Sega Genesis systems, and sold it as a reproduction. How much did I pay for this? $40. Did I feel that was a fair price? You're damn right I did. Otherwise, I wouldn't have paid it. $60, you can get a Cheetahmen 2 sealed in-box copy. Reproduction, of course, but still. The comic, the poster, and the mention in the Hall of Fame / shame. Why is that unreasonable? Why are people complaining that this is unreasonable? You have the option to donate $60, and ensure you're basically pre-ordering the game for yourself. Or you have the option to send $100, $200, $500, $1,000, $5,000, or $10,000. Now, obviously, that's a little bit extreme, but they put it in there in case anybody wanted to be so generous, I suppose. So, that's my take. Do I see this as James selling out? What the hell? No. Do I see it as a money-grabbing attempt to take advantage of viewers and consumers? No. I see it as I would think as any logically thinking person would. This is a man who owns a license to Cheetahmen 2, re-releasing the game that was never released in the first place, re-releasing the game, and to a very collector-heavy market, and using James, Pat the NES Punk, and the Game Chasers as marketing. That's how I see it, because that's what it is. Now, if you want to say that they're all sellouts and money grubbers, well, by all means, go ahead and say it. That doesn't make it right, by the way. Which I suppose I could turn around and say, that doesn't make my opinion right. But you would think anybody who logically looks at the situation would agree. Now, keep in mind, the people who are angry about this appear to be a minority. Most people, I believe, I'd say about 60 to 75% support, are completely fine with this. It's the other part that seems to have a problem. For whatever reason, hey, you know, What's your problem? Leave a go in the comments. Comment on this video and let me know why you think this is a bad thing. I'll try to reply. I'll try, and I'll try and give you a good answer as to why I think you're wrong. But yeah, that's it. Do I plan on getting this Cheetahmen 2? Probably not. Like I said, if I had the money, I certainly would. I do start working in a little, less than a couple weeks, so maybe by the time this is out, yeah, maybe I will donate $60 to help fund this project. And will I regret it? Not a bit. So, that's the end of this video, guys. Let me know your opinions, make video responses, get this out there, try and socialize it and talk about this thing, and let me hear your opinions. So, it's probably been a long video, probably 15 minutes or more. So, thanks for watching, guys, and take care.